Thanks for joining me on this special edition. This is Rich with Mowers and Blowers Outdone. Pshhh, with special guest, neighbor Steve. Hey guys, it's Rich from Mowers and Blowers Outdone. Pshhh, with this homemade mini bike.
So this is a 79cc Predator motor that I bought from Harbor Freight. $125 I think I paid for it. I kind of moved I moved the puller around. It was up here. It did have a gas tank and stuff on top. I removed the gas tank and the exhaust, and then I made all of this mount down here. This was really hard, was making the mounts to the frame and all of that crap. And so once I got that done, then I had to make a top mount here to stable the motor. And then I did all that, and then I set up the clutch. Once I got the motor in sort of lined up, then I had to kind of line the chain all up, make it, make everything kosher in here. Unfortunately, I had to make the chain a little longer than I wanted to because of the distance between there. I couldn't get it to where I need a link missing. But anyway, I took this is part of the original, this is the only part of the original exhaust. It was a square and it set up on top. So I cut it off here and had this tube made and all that. The motor cost like 120 bucks. The clutch itself cost like 70. This idler here I made out of another clutch that I had laying around that I had dropped and kind of messed it up. All the stuff here you can buy at a hardware store. It's just mini bike stuff. So I got the clutch, and then I put a mountain bike front end on it. This is actually an old Schwinn frame. So I added the mountain bike front end, and then I had this tank laying around off of a moped. The tank kind of I made a mount inside on the frame, and then I just wrapped tape around the mount, and then I just pressed the tank right on there, so I can actually just pull this tank right off if I need to, or just put it right back on. There's no bolts to hold it on. I had to make this out of a 1-inch bolt, and then I had to shave the bolt down and put actual bearings in the housing because the original bearings weren't working. It just wasn't heavy duty enough to do all that good stuff. So now I have two gears. I have a small gear and a big gear. I don't have the shifter hooked up for this guy yet, but I do have first gear, and I have all of these gears. I haven't got to shifting the gears yet, but it does like 30 miles an hour now without shifting in the gears. This kind of has to, I gotta take this off. This was left. I had a really cool little seat on here so you couldn't see all of this, but it just didn't work out. So this is kind of just a rough draft with the seat right now. I do have some front fender for it. I gotta put it back on. I had to change the front end because the other one was worn out. It just didn't have any. Now all of this stuff is from my donor moped. I got a throttle and all of this stuff. But you can take one of these shifters and make a throttle out of it. I originally had a throttle made out of the the shifter, but I just didn't like it because it was so short. It was kind of like on the end, But it's a 4-stroke. Probably gets, I don't know, 100 miles to the gallon. See how wobbly it is? It makes a whole bunch of noise when it's cold. Once it warms up, it swells up, it quiets down. The motor only does like 2,000 or 2,500 RPM, so you're kind of, it's kind of limited. I got to turn the gas on.
Hey, this is Rich with Mowers and Blowers Outdone. Pshhh. Hey, come join the fun. Subscribe to my channel. Push that subscribe button. Use the bell icon to get notified of new videos. Leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up.